going on, good people? Got something special for y'all today, you heard? I'll start waiting for y'all to pile in and all that good stuff. Start waiting for y'all to pile in. Salute, you tried it. What up, though? You know what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Biddy in the building. You know what I'm saying? Big salute. Salute my brother. We made sure I could, you know what I'm saying, get him up here and all that. You know what I mean? There you go.
Yo, show what the deal.
My guy. You know what I'm saying?
What's the word? What's the word? Fight your demons. We here.
Trying. That's what we doing. We fighting demons every day, brother. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Man, salute to you, man. Thank you for being on, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen. It's my first time interviewing somebody on their own platform.
Hey, listen, man. That's what I'm saying, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, this like trend-setting stuff.
Come on, man.
I dead serious appreciate you, man, taking the time out your day, man, to do this for me. Means, you know what I'm saying, means everything, you know what I'm saying, brother to brother. So we gonna first I wanna start by saying this one thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to clear
I'm gonna be sharing the stream just to let you know if you see me looking at my phone.
Oh, nah, for sure. I just want to let the people know that I will be telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? One thing for sure, two things for certain, as far as, just in life, period. I really don't really care about, how this thing we call the culture, you know what I'm saying, may view me, because I understand that it's going to be based on whatever the thought process is, you know what I'm saying, which is a very big difference between that and actuality. You know what I'm saying? That's a huge difference between what a person may think about you and what you may be. Now, I want to preface, that by saying that right there. And salute to everybody who, over the years, have seen the consistency in my moral demeanor, has seen the consistency in
Yo.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yep.
No, I'm clear. I'm good.
Yeah, you good. You good. I couldn't hear you for a second, but you good.
All right. So yeah, I just wanted to start off by saying that, man. Salute to everybody who understands that the reason they say time will reveal is because usually with time you start seeing chinks in people armor and chinks in people personality traits. You know what I'm saying? That show that the truth about them is starting to get exposed, things like that. So I don't know what's going on. Hopefully we still good.
Salute. Yeah, we good. I hear you.
Yeah, salute F Monster in the building, man. That's yo. He's been an avid supporter of mine for years, man. Actually, one of my first Fight Your Demon sales, he bought the whole sweatsuit, the whole joint. You know what I'm saying? Sent me the video. So salute to F Monster, man. And I appreciate you, bro. Make sure y'all sharing this out as well, because I want as many people, you know what I'm saying, in this as possible. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So
I just shared it out.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sharing it out right now too. So knowledge, again, like I told you, I'm gonna be completely honest and transparent. And I know that as far as the culture goes, you've been one of the most honest and transparent people as far as like the media side, you know what I'm saying, goes. Not doing you ain't never did no backstage convos and then put out a convo you had with somebody without telling them you was gonna put it out. You ain't never did nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? So this is another reason that I requested for you to be the one to interview me on this topic, that and the fact that I know you're going to ask the questions that the culture actually want to know. And I ain't got no filter, so
right.
To me, it was only right. Word up.
Yeah, nah, I appreciate you having me on, and you know what I'm saying. I didn't get a chance to speak to you that day,
Yeah.
but you know I'm happy you getting a chance to address it now, following the Calico interview. I just did the interview with Cal yesterday. It's out now. Everybody's checking it out, giving a perspective. So whenever you want me to start, you know what I mean.
Well, no, you got the floor, bro. I just wanted to start by saying that because in this culture, everybody has the real aura. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the actions and the aura gotta mix all the time, bro. Or it's not, if it's inconsistent, it's not real. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
All right, so I'm gonna introduce myself. Y'all already know what it is. Your boy Nas the God. Hip hop is real. The number one media outlet in the world for battle rap and hip hop entertainment. And you already know what it is. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here on Fight Your Demons with the bro show off, man. And I want to start off by getting right to it. You know what I'm saying? First off, show. I want to ask, what made you rap your rounds? With the interview I did with ARP, I let him know, man, I wish you guys could have salvaged this. I wish it could have happened, reschedule or something like that. I didn't like the fact that you had to rap them rounds like to the camera. I wanted to see you say that to that man. You feel me? But what made you made that ultimate decision? Like, you know what? I don't care about battling him at this point, or at least to make the battle happen. I'm just gonna rap my raps now.
yeah. So what led me to making that decision in the first place was the fact that so it was a few things, you know what I'm saying, and ways that things went about that to me just wasn't respectable, and it showed a lack of consideration and respect for all parties involved, right? Like I did see the interview you had with him on Hip Hop Is Real that he uploaded, right? And he was saying like weird stuff like I found out 2 weeks prior that it wasn't gonna be what I thought it was, yet he waited until the day of to reach out and say, I'm not doing it, right? Even though he mentioned 2 weeks prior, he realized that whatever he say he thought it was going to be, it wasn't that, right? So to me, that was a spit in the face. And then to find out that the day of the event that you decided that you not doing it, you reached out to another league and let them pay you to host an event on the same day is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, nigga, you just took a check to host in Ohio. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So to me, it's like, nah, it's like a spit in the face. So, and I realized all that before I said my rounds or any of that stuff. I had knowledge of that before any of that, right? So I was like, you know what? When it come to like to me, that was some sucker shit. So it painted him in my mind as a sucker nigga. I'm not gonna lie, you're a sucker to me now. And because I never want to be the reason any type of man like that could get more money or any type of money in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to play a role in men like that successes at all. You know what I'm saying? So I'd much rather get these rounds off because let's be for real. Again, and I say this to the public, like I've never asked to battle Calico. I don't know where this narrative that this is a dream battle for me, bro. I never called out Arsenal. I never called out Math. I never called out Big K, Ill Will, Sway Zever, Chef Trez, Head Ice. None of the opponents that I had did I call them out ever. I don't have picks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
ARP hit me up. He want me to pop outside. I pop outside for my brother. That's what it's always been. You understand? So he wanted to see me versus Calico for years. You know what I'm saying? That was his idea, something he wanted to see. That's why even if I'm pretty sure, and he gonna verify this, even when he hit me up this time for Calico, I told him, nah, I don't want to do that battle. Book me and Danny Myers. That's literally what I told him. I'm like, nah, I don't care about battling Cal enough to beat. No, I don't care about that. Book me and Danny. You know what I'm saying? So
Let me
they,
let me, let
that,
me ask this though, show.
yeah,
Because I, just me, I thought you wanted to battle Caldo. I felt like that's a battle you did want though. Like, not even if you like, I didn't want it, but it was like, no, that was a great battle on your resume. I'm happy to have this battle. Like, this is the dope battle. I'm excited. I'm ready to cook. Cal's a legend. It's a great battle on my resume. So you didn't have you can't say you didn't have those feelings at all. Like, come on.
Nah, let me tell you what it is. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, bro. Battle rap changed so much that resume don't even matter no more.
Okay.
Because think about it like this, right? If resume stopped mattering when they looked at URL, right, and said, all right, so we got the app down, right?
Yeah.
The moment the app happened, and salute to whatever they got going on, but the moment the app happened, battle rappers lost their bargaining power. Because remember, at one point, you used to be able to say, I'm a million view dude, and that's what you used to negotiate money, but it ain't no more million view guys on the app. You know what I'm saying? So you lose the ability to bargain. So now it don't matter who they match you up with, because the resume only counted when you were negotiating finance. That's the only time it counted. But at this time in the culture, the people who are names, you are who you are, regardless of who you got coming up, who you battled already, you are who you are already. So me battling Calico, bro, like I've battled Math Hoffa, the same one that tapped his chin on the stage. Why would it matter battling him when I already smoked the dude who heard him on the stage? That's why I never really cared about it for real, because it was like I already beat the person who had you looking crazy on the internet. Like, I'm valid already. It's over. That's like me being hyped to battle Cortez. I beat your big homie. You know what I'm saying? I beat your big bro. Why would I be hyped to battle you? So that's how I always looked at it. Plus, I'm gonna keep it real. I never really looked at Cal as the guy who is so pause big in battle rap that he's gonna get somebody a million views. He ain't never been that dude. Think about even the battles he was tied to. Lux was the A side. Math was the A side. Most of the people that created him to be the name he is off the people he battled, not off of the looks he gave. It's off the looks that was given to him.
Yeah.
So me and Cal is like the same in my eyes. That's why I never really looked at him. The only difference is he did it on URL and I did it on RBE. But let's be for real. He's never been the guy that gets somebody. Even when he battled Goods on RBE, it was Goods giving him a look. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I've always viewed Calico as that. You know what I'm saying? I understand why the culture wanted to see it, because it's an aura thing. It's like, yo, this real dude from Detroit versus the real dude from Brooklyn. And I understand that's the same reason they wanted the Math battle. But from my perspective, bro, it was just certain ways he was even moving on the internet. Like, it was just mad girly. And now, so I was like, bro, I really don't want to battle this dude. You know what I'm saying? That's why I started trolling him online. Like, yo, you need to battle with me so you can remind people you from Detroit. Right now, they think you from Hollywood, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, I was never excited to battle Calico, because I never really looked at him like one of them guys. And he could paint the picture like, oh, he must have just been happy to. No, bro. It had nothing to do with that. I got a job to do. You know what I'm saying? I got a job to do. You know what I mean? And promo is one of my jobs, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's what I'm used to doing.
Damn.
Word up.
So basically, when you started rapping your rounds, you already had the intention that you're not battling no more. You good on the battle.
Yeah, it's a fact. I hit A up before I even showed up to the venue and let him know where I stood with that.
Yeah, I see he did the blog giving us an option as far as the fans, but he said, of course, he already spoke with you, but he was like, do we want to see, the reschedule? Do we want to, you know what I mean, have show off rapid, or, you know what I mean? Like, he gave us a couple options, but at that point, you already made your mind up, yo, I'm rapping these shits. I don't care.
Yeah, because, I mean, think about it. Like, this dude is already walking around like he mad, like he a bigger celebrity than he actually is. And then doing something like that only strokes a man's ego and pours into a persona that is non-existent for real. Like, it's only you that believe that. Even to the point where he said it in y'all interview. He said, had I known people was going to be around, I would have flew some of my guys out, because that's part of my persona. He said, what I look like showing up to a venue that got 300 plus people by myself. Nigga, you would look like me. I got 70 battles on the internet, bro. I only got 13 in New York. I always go places dolo. You know why? Because I was taught that's how a man is able to move on this planet, unless he's not able to. That's just how I was raised. I was raised that way, bro. And I never needed entourage. to have me feeling secure. I never needed to have the shooters round. I never needed none of that, bro. And he could try to paint it like it's not a scary thing, but what do you call it?
Right.
Because I remember your first battles. When you battle, what's the dude named Rich Dollars? You ain't have them niggas with you, bro. You had Midwest Miles. You had all the people that was just rapping. Stop acting like it wasn't until you got a little lit in battle rap and your check went up that you started inviting people. And then, bro, I don't even have the type of friends, especially if I'm trying to paint the picture like we this conglomerate getting to some money. What I look like paying for my friends to travel and support me. Who has to do that? That sounds crazy to me. Are they really your friends then? Or are you paying people to make sure you feel safe in places, man? Because I don't gotta pay nobody that say they rock with me. I don't gotta pay they travel to pop up nowhere to support me. That's like me having to pay. That's the same, bro. I don't know if
The last thing I
heard me.
heard, you just got back now. You said that I don't have to pay. That's
No,
like me paying.
Yeah, I say yeah. That's like me paying for my close friends and family to come to my wedding. Like I gotta fly you out to come celebrate my union or something. That don't even make sense.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying, and he could try to paint it like it's a flex, but it looks scary. I don't care what he talking about. I don't care because I mean I listen to the words people actually say, and when that man said, "Bro, if I would have known there was gonna be people there, I would have flew my guys out, bro. I'd have flew my guys out. I'm not going into no establishment that got 300 plus people by myself. Why? You think somebody gonna rob you or something? You sound crazy."
He said that's the aura. That's how he do. That's how he moves every battle. Like it's a show. It's the way he puts together his show. You know what I'm saying?
That means it's fake. It's artificial. You gotta pay people to be there. It's like paying extras in a movie then. Stop acting like your character's real then. Just say this is my battle rap character, my battle rap persona, but in my regular day-to-day life, I be by myself and alone most of the time. I would never pay nobody, especially somebody who at one point or at that point said they love me and got love for me. Bro, I would never pay them to be nowhere, especially if I'm painting a picture like I'm such a money getter and the people I'm associated with is like I'm getting all this money. And why you gotta pay for them anyway unless you surrounded by a bunch of tough broke niggas?
Right.
Like that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Is you either surrounded by a bunch of tough broke people and you gotta pay their way to get around places to make yourself feel safe, or you just paying for the allure of something that's fake anyway. Either way, it's not real. You know what I'm saying? Either way, it's not real. Because guess what Show Off did? Show Off popped out every battle. Show Off be right there dolly like this. Show be chilling with the people. Show to the people. I be having combos when it ain't no battles going on. Boom, boom, boom. Trying to figure out, what you said you got going on? Oh, well, listen, man, make sure you send me that brand and that link right there so I can promote you and support you on the internet too, because I got a chance to meet you face to face and I appreciate you being here. So let me use whatever buzz I did create to try to bring some traction to what you got going on. Oh, you got this merch? I ain't never really heard of it, but what does it stand for? Oh, all right, you know what? Look, I ain't even going to do the corny shit and charge you to wear this. Let me get this piece of merch. I'm about to throw this on, and we're going to take this flick together, and I'll give you a little commercial drop right here. Why? Because you popped out the support. That's what usually people do when they're around supporters that pay to be in the building to watch them perform. The only people I've ever seen not do that is people who are socially awkward and uncomfortable around strangers.
Right.
I've never been that. You know what I'm saying? Never been that.
For everybody watching, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all share this. So I want to ask, like, his perspective is like, it wasn't what I agreed to. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the things that, I was preparing for and I wanted to do, even though you kind of said, 2 weeks, he said he still was trying to accommodate it and make it happen. That's why last minute he realized he wasn't going to be able to do it. But his initial thing was, this isn't what I agreed to. Like that wasn't, and he said it, he even said, I could have just misunderstood some of the things he was saying and not really be clear on what he was explaining. But like, that's not what he perceived. He thought he was going to be able to get out of his bed, wrap the rounds, and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying?
The only statement that in that whole thing that was a chess move was I could have been wrong. That was a smart chess move because he know he wrong. And I'm explaining to you why, bro. Because first off, why would any artist booked on RBE ever in the history, why would they ever think it would just be me and them in a room? You don't even have an example of that on the RBE platform to go to, which is why even during y'all interview, he had to refer to light work, which is
Yeah, light
not
work.
the event. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to go to a whole nother company in the way they do things as an example because it doesn't exist on RBE. That's number one. Number two, every artist on there, even ARP said it multiple times on his podcast when he was speaking about the upcoming event. He said, usually I'll have it in the contracts for the rappers to promote the event. But because this is a free event, mind you, he's using the word event through all these statements. Because it's a free event, I told each artist they don't have to promote it.
Right.
Not that it was never being promoted, that they specifically did not have to promote it.
Right. They don't have to do any extra work. You don't gotta
Right.
do no extra work because I'm not paying y'all to do no extra work.
Exactly. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So how do you think this is a card that there will be no promo for when every rapper was told the same thing, that you don't have to promote it?
Right. And
That
most rappers didn't. You probably was the only person that really promoted the event.
exactly. You know why? Because it was an optional thing. All he was telling the rappers was, you don't have to promote this because it's not for sale.
Exactly.
That's all he said. And you know what's amazing to me? How out of every rapper that was booked on this card, he was the only one that thought that. That's not odd. You're the only person on this card that thought that.
Right.
And it don't even make sense. Like I said, like none of it made sense. Oh, I didn't know it was gonna be people in the room. All right, well, ARP said he'll empty the joint out. So that right there is null and void. Or I didn't know Cassidy was hosting. Well, ARP said he don't got a host, so that X that out.
Yeah, he
Because
said he didn't want to be the one messing up that whole situation and telling people now they can't watch him and all of that. You know what I'm
but
saying?
that wasn't original. I'm telling you, go back to the interview. That wasn't even his thought process. He just when
Okay.
you first said it, you said it, word is born. You said it, he piggybacked off it. That's not even
Okay.
how brain work. You know what I'm saying? I swear, I want all of y'all to go back and watch the Knowledge to God interview when at that part when Calico was like, yeah, bro, and you know knowledge, I wouldn't even do my fans like that. His brain didn't originally think that. He just piggybacked off it because it made logical sense when he heard it. But that's
Okay.
not that played no role in none of the decisions he made. Think about it. You said that you found out a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, that it wasn't what you thought it was, and you still decided not to hit the owner up and say this is not what I agreed to, so we're gonna have to postpone it because now. But you know why though? But think about it. This is why I know for a fact he already planned on dubbing the whole thing anyway. You found out 2 weeks ago it wasn't what you signed up for, right? So that means you also started writing because you said you started writing 2 weeks ago. So you started writing after you found out it wasn't what you signed up for. How does that make sense?
Right. No, I dig it.
That makes no sense.
I dig it.
Like let's be for real, bro. Like if I find out something is not what I agreed to, I'm not about to just start preparing for it. No, I'm gonna hit up the owner like, hold on, this is not what we agreed to. So
I'll say this just to be fair, and maybe he meant it like this, or maybe it's me just adding or making it whatever. But he could also be saying it took me 2 writes to write the material. You know what I'm saying? Not that I wrote it 2 weeks ago, and
but this is what I'm
you know.
saying. Even that don't make sense. Think about this, right? If you
Right.
found out there was gonna be fans in the building 2 weeks ago, right? Then why is it that the material you started 2 weeks ago is about an empty room?
No, what I'm saying is maybe he was already writing before, but then when he heard that material that he was already crafting
No,
was
he
for that
wasn't.
room.
It go back to the interview. He said I started writing my rounds 2 weeks ago because that's
Yeah,
all.
he did. He did. No, he did. He did.
Exactly. So that's my point. If you
I don't
found
know.
out 2 weeks ago that this is not what you signed up for because people gonna be in the building, why is the material when you start writing 2 weeks ago about an empty room? That makes no sense. That's why I be like, people got, yo, I just actively listen because I'm a parent. You know what I'm saying? Like I got 3 children. I actively listen because It's unfortunate, but this is just a parent's ear. Now I need to hear for some inconsistencies. I need to listen for some inconsistencies. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So it's like, but and just be happy as hell when it ain't none. But because of that ear, bro, I'm sitting there and I'm watching this and I'm like, yo, bro, this dude is a clown. What is he talking about, bro? Like, none of what he's saying makes any sense at all. Like, none of it. None
So
of
somebody in the chat said he wrote his raps in 2 weeks, not 2 weeks ago. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe we'd have to go watch it. That's why I said maybe I'm not 100% sure if that's how
I
he said
mean,
it.
I promise you this though. I actively listen. I
You know what I'm
actively listen.
saying?
So they could they could say that here, but I'm pretty sure if you go and watch it, you're gonna hear exactly what I just said.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? I promise you, bro. I promise you, man.
Well, with even that, right? Like, was there like did you and ARP and if you don't have to speak for ARP, but like did you guys feel like that disrespected that it couldn't be rescheduled and it couldn't be remedied?
Nah, I'll speak on my own behalf, man.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you, bro. This just how and who I've always been. Salute my brother Moon, you know what I'm saying, in the chat. Salute all y'all in the chat. But this just how I've always been, bro. When I'm dealing with an adult man, this is why I'm so careful with how I interact with men, because you just don't know. You just don't know the what's a good word for it, man? You don't know the tolerance levels of other men. So you should always be mindful how you interact with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I already didn't even want to do this. You know what I'm saying? You feel it? Like I didn't. I wanted Danny Myers. You get what I'm saying? But I
Right.
also knew that, all right, it's a main event. Boom. Let's get it done. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is, right?
And you got a little grudge, a little history. It's a big battle. You know what I mean?
But what grudge though? This
Not
what I'm
grudge, but
saying.
he always trying to act like you're not that good and da da da. You know what I'm saying? The little history back and forth.
And I'm gonna keep it real. And the wild part is the only reason he could get away with it is because his career is on URL and mine's on RBE. My same resume on URL, he's nobody to me. My same resume is over there. Most of the stuff that ever been said to me never gets said. Because the majority of fans are fans of a platform and not the battle rapper themselves.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
that's why I be saluting all the people that rock with me individually. You know what I'm saying? I separate them from anybody else in the culture because they choose to rock with me. You know what I'm saying? And I salute them. You know what I'm saying, for that. But yeah, bro, it's like I could easily say the same thing. Think about it. I basically just did. Like, if you look at any battle that he has on his resume, when was he the A side on there? Besides when he battled some new dude, and it was because he ran out of big battles. So he had to
Okay.
battle the newer guys, just like all these guys going through. Like all of the biggest names, they all going through it.
But that's the point of why y'all should have battled. That's because now it's gonna leave us. Like even now, somebody said in the chat, he said, "Let's keep it real." What he say? You can't mess with Cal, gang. He's beating people way better than you, right? So, and you're saying with my
Yeah,
resume on URL, like it would be a whole different thing. But that's why we wanted to see the battle, though, show, because now we don't get to see. We don't get to see who is better that night. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I
Now it
feel
leaves us
you.
for speculation forever now.
It's what I'm saying. But think about it. Whose fault is
Listen, Cal wasn't there. You was there. Y'all was
it?
on point.
Like,
Cal wasn't there. So you
look,
know what I mean?
I get booked for a job, I do the job. It's not like nobody was there for free. Bro, you accepted the bread.
Shout out
And
to
you
OG
spent the bread.
Baz.
You know what I'm saying? Big salute to Bags. You accepted the bread, right? You put your name on the dotted line, right? You found out weeks before that, let's just say you thought it was something different. You found out weeks before that it was going to be something completely different, right?
Yes.
Would wouldn't any logical man call up the owner that always answers for them and say, look, this right here is not what we agreed to. Why is
Hmm.
this happening this way and this happening this way?
And he said
What?
he did have that conversation. He did talk to ARP.
Mhm. And was his words ever, I'm not doing it?
Nah, not till the day before, the day 20 less than 24 hours.
Exactly. Now is that not cornball activity?
I told him I didn't like that. I told him. I said that's the one thing I can see ARP being very upset about, Cal. That's what I said to him. Like, yo,
And
come
I'm gonna
on,
keep
like
it
20.
real, bro.
Yeah, you had time to let him know way beforehand.
Bro. I'm gonna keep it 1,000, bro. That's why I said no to the battle, and that's why I put my rounds out, because I really didn't have no interest in battling that dude in the first place, bro. Because I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. This people could think what they want, but reality is he's never been a better rapper than me. I don't think nobody who had most of their bars is talking about a plug they had or some drugs. Bro, the drug sales you made, they ain't got nothing to do with me unless I'm robbing you for your work. So that doesn't matter to me.
Right.
The people that you know that you say are killers don't matter to me either, because you're talking about another man work that they put in, bro. You're not talking about yourself. That'd be the biggest difference between these rappers and me. They talk about the people they know, and I talk about myself. And I bring up real life instances. That's the biggest difference. And I'm telling you, that's why. And you know why I think he was scared for real? Because the whole time that I've been promoting, he could say he ain't watching this, that, and the third. But it's funny how you're not watching, but you see every tweet with somebody atting you. You see the tweets where you saying, yo, your fans atting you, talking about they just got their ticket, right? All right, then. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, I don't know who dudes just be saying. It made me
But
feel like whoever
you
they
said why he was scared though. I wanted you to finish that thought. You said he was scared. Why?
Oh yeah, because the whole time I was promoting, I was saying, yo, I got an angle that nobody, and I
Okay.
said I got an
Okay.
angle, no, and you know what's crazy? I use
Okay.
misdirection. I use misdirection for that, because even on your channel, it was a clip on your channel where it showed ARP, Calico standing next to him, John behind them. I think it was Bill Collector or something, and something happened where they all looked over, right, like
Mm-hmm.
this. And I trolled them online, and I put that little clip from your joint up there and say, yo, Cal, you want to tell the fans what happened right here, or should we wait for my third round to play Swear to God?
Okay, so you playing mind games.
Right? Mind you, I know what really happened that day, and that's why I know he a coward for real. I know
Okay.
what happened that day, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't even speak on that in my third round. I'm too creative for that.
Okay.
I look at life too different. And in the round that I had for my third, it's still an angle nobody ever used at him. But I think he was just scared that I was going to tell the world that he was scared to hold his mans down and let his mans get beat up. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't got no, I wasn't talking about none of that.
Damn.
Word up.
I want to address this, right? Something you said this morning. You said, I'll read it verbatim for what you said. You said, shut your pussy ass up. All calls out mandatory. I don't pick and choose. Never needed my guys to be tough. I always was. Remember, if you can call out Briz, accepting a call out should be nothing for you, pussy. So I see you got a lot of, I don't want to say just backlash, but a lot of people saying Show Off be doing too much tough shit and all of
I'm
this stuff.
scared.
And like, why he doing all this? Why you taking it there? Like, damn, Show Off. Even I'm like, damn, Show Off, calm down, man. Relax,
He
baby.
chilling, bro. But think about it like this, bro. I'm gonna explain it in two ways, knowledge.
Right.
There's two forms of expression on this planet, and only two. There's
Okay.
verbal and there's physical. You can say something or you can do something, right? Mind you, I'm not talking about no regular street brawl or nothing like that. Or no, I got a plug with USA Boxing. He was in
Okay.
spaces with Briz Rothstein, and him and Briz was going back and forth, right? And then he said, yo, if Briz want to box, I'll be open to box him. All right, that means you open the box for a check. I could get the check. I got the USA Boxing plug. What's up? I could get the check. And if you could call one man out, you can accept the call out, right?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what
Okay.
I'm saying. And then I'm antagonizing it. That's why I'm saying pussy. Because that's
Right.
usually what people say when they want to fight. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Right.
I know
Okay.
I'm so surprising to people. And before people focus on how lately I've been calling people out the box, you
Right.
know, I should be focused on how none of these men have the heart to say yes. How about that part?
Okay.
Don't I'm still the same person, one person. Why is it that they talk about boxing with everybody else outside of me? Why don't none of these dudes say yes? That's why I be like, yo, salute to my bro Stiz. Stiz the only one who was like, yeah, I box show. That's my boxing rival. This, that, and the third. Like, but every other person,
Right.
Easy nigga. I say, oh bro, I'm gonna slap dogs. I'm gonna slap the shit out you, bro. Watch. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, then I
Right.
say, you know what? Matter of fact, let me chill, because you look like you'll tell police. How about we do a boxing event? We'll both get paid. I'll use my money to cop my next little property, and you can use yours for a hospital bill. It's crickets. Nigga don't even mention me on his platform no more. You feel what I'm saying? Then I called out? Was somebody else, bro. But I don't know, bro. It's just like it's the go-to. Why everybody acting so scary though? Like y'all want to ask me why I keep coming at people with the boxing thing? Is because I could box and because I got a platform where we could get a big check to do it. Why
Right.
would don't look at it as me trying to beat niggas up unless you know that they soft and they gonna get beat up. Look at it as yo, show up over here opening opportunities for dudes to get bigger checks in this field than they've been getting their whole career. How about
I,
looking at it that way?
I don't know if DNA Tooth is trolling. He said ADEP said he would box.
Bro, that nigga's nobody. Ain't nobody paying to see that.
Okay. All
Nobody paying
right.
for
Well,
that.
Tooth, you got your answer, man.
Nobody paying for that, bro. Like, word. Nigga's
Okay.
nobody in this culture for real.
Got you. Okay, and then he probably trolling too. I don't believe he coming
Yeah,
outside to actually do that.
break his whole bro.
Yeah. Salute 72 people in the chat. We lit right now. Make sure y'all hit that like button. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
share this out, man. Yeah, definitely
So
hit that up, man.
okay, so you because I see a lot of people coming at you and really like, being all like, damn, you being too aggressive and shit like that. So you really just saying, yo, it's not that serious, it's not beef, it's just yo, Cal, let's box it out.
Bro, if it was beef, I wouldn't even be tweeting about nothing. I don't know what
Gotcha.
era people think I'm from, bro. I'm an 80s baby. I was born in
Mhm.
1984. I
Right.
got my family vehicle. I say it all the time. I got my family vehicle and I keep a bucket. If y'all don't know what a bucket is, it's a car so old that nothing's computerized. There's no computer chips in it. It can't be tracked nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm old school. I still keep cash on me. So I don't want to swipe everywhere. So it's a record of where I went. I still
Right.
use paper maps. If I had beef, I would never let nobody know I had an actual problem with them, bro. I'm
Right.
from the era where we
Okay,
got
Jason Bourne out here, B.
no, bro. Nowadays, bro, I'm from the era where people still wanted to get away with stuff. It's like this
Right.
new era. It's like they do it to put it in a rap song to tell on themselves that they did it. I'm not
Right.
from that, bro. Like I'm not from that.
Okay. They might misconstrue because even when you say you slapping a dog shit out of Easy and you don't
I
care,
mean
like
that. I'm
yeah,
gonna slap him though, because I told him don't paint me as no liar in the public, and he did it anyway, knowing that I wasn't lying on his name. I don't lie on men.
but they can also see like, yo, but now you know, the same shit is like now you're putting it out there. So if you get locked up and all of this shit happen, or he tell the police, now you putting yourself in a
That's the only
situation.
way I could get locked up. That'll be letting y'all know Show Off keep his word and Easy's a rat. That's all it's gonna tell you. Plus, it's just a slap. It's not I'm not doing life for a slap, bro.
Yeah, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and instead of them saying that, why do they not want to say, damn, bro?
Shout out to OG Moon.
When are these men gonna get the heart to swing back? How about that part? Don't make it seem like, especially when we dealing with characters of people who antagonize people for a living. You think you're gonna be the antagonist your whole life and ain't nobody gonna try you? Let me explain something to y'all. That's why the Joker movie is my favorite movie of all times. Because what that showed is every villain was created. All he wanted to do was show love and make people laugh. And the world was trash to him. And as soon as he got get back, he was considered the villain. Call me the Joker then. Every villain is created, you heard? And I told dudes this go around. I'm not doing the same thing I did last time I was in this culture. I was mad friendly, mad smiles and all that, not calling people out. And you know what that got me? Not talked about when I wasn't on a platform. Think about it like this. I ain't had a battle drop since I've been back. Why I've been one of the most Googled things in battle rap. So they say just people just say you're welcome. Because this what y'all like anyway.
I seen in the comments say you too real for battle rap. Are you too real for battle rap?
I think so, bro. I promise you, I believe so, bro. I should have known what this. No, but I'll tell you this though. I've met like yourself, like ARP, J Murder. Know what I'm saying? Prez Mafia, Briggs. Who else? Ty Law, my brother Goldie, July Streets, Bars McVeigh, Roswell the Poet. and the list go on, bro.
OG Moon, who's in the chat with us right now, one of the realest.
No, OG, bro. That Moon is the only one I call my big brother.
Right. OG, salute.
My big brother. And I say that because, bro, all I say is, bro, people can only hope to be a percentage of how real that man is.
Facts.
And I mean that from my core.
Good heart. Good heart.
Yeah. And Remedy Loco. Word up. And my
I
brother.
already know.
But I'm telling you, but outside of this, it's probably more, bro. The people who I rock with know who I rock with, bro. The people who I met that I'm locked in with, the married to the bars, my Till and Kel, like it's certain people, bro. Even you tried it, 215. I'm locked in with her, bro. I don't care what nobody say, bro. She probably don't even know that for real. She can hit me up and say somebody tried to, bro. Don't say nothing. I got it. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, bro, it's like that's why they got a saying that say never meet your actual celebrity, your favorite celebrity in real life, because it'll disappoint you 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. Right. I've been disappointed. I've been disappointed before. Look, yeah, shout out to Brooklyn Hands too. You know what I mean? Definitely shout out to the Brooklyn Hands.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, they shouted him out in the chat. And you know, much love to him and his family and his recovery and everything as well.
Yeah, facts. Speedy recovery, my boy. Always in my prayers, hands.
Is there any reconciliation for this battle? Like, is it like, okay, I put my third out, it's over. This shit is done. Because Calico says he's still with it. If ARP hit him up now or 10 years from now, at any moment, he's down to make it happen. He's down to make it finish. I think the fans, like, I still want to see a show. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I represent the fans. You know, I see homie talking about, do you rather see Cal and this person? And nah, I still want to see this. I don't care. Like, yes, of course, I want to see Show versus other niggas too. I want to see Show versus Gotti. I want to see him versus all the real niggas. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, all those real talk conversations, I want to see that. So, yes, I still want to see it from a fan's perspective. Can the fans still get what they want? Like, are you willing to rewrite rounds? And if ARP say, you know what, I figured some shit out. You know what, Show, my bad, or whatever the case is, and he apologized. Oh, can we just make it happen? Is that even a possibility?
Yeah, but only on one condition, though.
What's up?
He got to accept the boxing match on USA Boxing.
Ah, man. So he got to box, bro.
Yeah, bro. Why not? Why we gonna both get a check, and then when we do lock the battle in, now our rounds could be based on the outcome of that fight.
OG Moon said, all love, respect, and honor amongst us for life. It's not about being too tough for battle rap, but you can be too damn real for bullshit. That goes in the that goes on in the culture. Some people not for the coonery. Salute to OG Moon for some real talk.
Yeah, it's a fact, man. And that's what I mean. It's like think about it. Even the fact that man to say, well, you know, I be now when it's an event, I pay to fly X amount of people out because that's a part of the persona. Yo, bro, I've never cut on a character because a camera cut on, bro. That's why even without being on predominantly being on a URL, I was still able to become a name in this shit. Is because people knew that if for nothing else, it didn't matter what state I was in, I was battling, I traveled alone, and I always had the same composure, the same demeanor, meaning my aura always said, I respect men and women, and I expect to be respected all the same. That's all my aura says. It's not a bully aura. It's a don't play with me because I don't play with adults.
Right. I respect that.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. And that's why all the women that know me and the ones that never met me that might think they know me through the culture, if they pop out to an event, that's why they always feel safe to walk up to me, converse with me, hop in a flick with me, and just to be around me because they know, oh, Show's one of the, he got the cloth of like one of the OGs that make sure the ladies that he around is safe.
Right.
You know, and that stuff like that matters to me. You get what I mean? So I'm gonna keep it, bro. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I don't really care about. I don't want to do that battle, bro. I didn't want to do it this time. I asked for Danny, bro.
Listen, but just for the fans though, now it's clear you don't want to do the battle. You don't care for the battle. Calico don't want to do that. He don't really
Nah, the
care for
ball
the
is in his
battle, right?
court. Really, the ball is in his court. He has an opportunity for it to get done, but let's lock in though, because it's a bigger check in the box.
So he do the boxing match. DNA 2 said something, interesting too. He said Shaw should have never wrapped his rounds and his third would have shook the building. Do you feel like you gave away that material instead of like saving it, or you feel like you can create something else that could beat him later on if he does accept the boxing match, y'all box, and then y'all get to it? You feel like you could still write
Of
something
course,
okay.
because it's him. Bro, it's a lot of goofy stuff that he did in this coaching.
Oh man, he said I got more. I got more.
Bro, you know how much stuff I didn't mention? Like, bro, I'm serious. It's too like it's whole rounds of things. So, bro, this is how I write knowledge. I don't know if I ever said this on no platform, but this is how I write. If I get booked for an opponent, I write my 3 rounds, right? Or I write up enough material, right? And that's all relevant to my opponent. And then I'll put it together based on subject matter or flow pattern and how smooth the transition into the next flow, right? Once I form 3 rounds, the first thing I'm doing is writing 3 rounds to battle those rounds.
Damn.
It's the first thing I'm doing, bro.
So that's like 6 rounds?
Yes, bro. I don't have no battles on the internet. Think about it. That's why if I get booked for a 3-round battle next, how you think I do 3-round battles in 1 month during Show Timber?
Got you.
You see what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
And that's what
without missing a beat.
At all. No chokes, no slips, no stumbles, no nothing. Word up.
So 2 said you called out Cows for months and now you don't want to battle. Nah, B. It's like he don't believe that.
Prove I called them out. Show me where I called him out. Try to pull up any interview where the person interviewing me didn't ask, what about you and Calico? And my answer was always the same. Yo, ARP know what's up. ARP know what's up, because that's a battle ARP wanted. Just like ARP at one point, Swave 7 was his favorite battle rapper. Like, yo, show, I want to see you versus Swave, because right now he considered the PG killer. That's how me and Swave got locked in.
Got you.
Like, I never called out nobody. My whole career, I didn't ask for Math. I didn't ask for Old Red. I didn't ask for Arsenal. I didn't ask for Swave 7. I didn't ask for Briggs. I didn't ask for nobody on my resume, dog. Like, I'm not that dude. And maybe that's a fault of mine, because it seems like that in the culture, I wasn't picking up on the fact that, these dudes really don't got no problem. They just fake beefing and trolling and all that stuff on the internet. I ain't never been good at that. That's why I never participated in it. Even right now, you think about it. Me being the kind of personality I have, I can't even troll online. Because think, if I troll online and say something, suppose I was trolling when I said, man, I smacked the shit out easy. It's people who said worse than that. And these other battle rappers, but you know why they believe me?
Because they know that you'll really do it.
That's the point. That's what separates me from these dudes, bro. So I can't even troll on the internet the way other people can. So please, y'all, stop asking me why I don't do what these battle rappers do and fake beef, because I've never experienced fake beef in my life.
And DNA Tooth, man, you don't want to box, man. You're not even a real person, man. You're a puppet. So chill out. He said he'll box me and shit on the same card. But I get my puppet friends to fight you, my nigga. Fuck out of here. I don't want show your real face, and then we might make it happen. So ultimately, though, it'll be a condition if it was to happen, but ultimately, we might not get to see this battle for
because I know what he gonna say already. He gonna try to make it seem like I got an actual problem with him, knowing I don't. I don't got no actual beef with him, bro. You ain't messed up a dime for me. You ain't messed up nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, why would I have an actual problem with you? All you did was show that you don't do good business. All you did was show that you could make up a bunch of excuses that people will jack because they don't actively listen, bro. I listen to every word the man said, and every time he said something to contradict it. The man said, bro, I got my rounds too tailored, bro. I'm over here writing about an empty room, and then I find out the room ain't empty. But that don't make sense because you said you started writing 2 weeks ago because all you needed was 2 weeks. And then you said you found out the room wasn't going to be empty 2 weeks ago. So that means you found out the room wasn't going to be empty, then started writing about an empty room. That makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? So again, that's why sometimes you just got to let people speak because they're going to show you, bro. And people be such compulsive liars that as long as it sounds good to them and they know people just going to jack it. But look at the temperature of the culture we in right now. It's like everybody who think they somebody is doing the most devious and dirty stuff to the leagues that's putting money in their pocket, bro. It ain't just him. It's like that's just a thing in the culture now. And mind you, maybe I should start doing it and not showing up because it seemed like that's what get them niggas booked on the next 3 cars.
Yeah, no, that's what's killing the culture. To be honest, I think
God.
it's a bad thing. Yo, Tooth, man, nobody gonna give you $25K to box, man. Stop it, man. This dude, come on, $25K.
Yeah, hey, Tooth, you sound like Verb.
Yeah, right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Tooth is he's a master troll though. So you know what I mean? Thank you for the comic relief. Um, um, I gotta say though, right? Like, with you and Cal, like, I think I think there's still a way to remedy it because, like I said, it feels like from just not when we're just reading your tweets, it could seem like it's more than it is, but it seems like there still could be, you know what I'm saying, a situation where things could get handled. But this is a question I really want to ask though, right? Since you've come back, your battle with your honor wasn't able to come out. That was botched. Now Calico does this situation, and this doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Does this discourage you from wanting to battle? Because we know you got Jack Boy on the 26th. And Jack Boy, he's on his run. He's doing very well. He's cooking up. He's handling his business. I expect this to go down. I hope there's no hitch or nothing like that. But does this discourage you a little bit? Because you 30'd your honor. And I knew you was going to be amazing against Calico. So it's like, does this kind of bother you? Like, damn, I'm coming back and there's nothing but bullshit.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. When stuff like that started happening, bro, like my grandma's always used to say, man, keep your eyes open for the Lord's signs, man. And like when stuff like this happened back to back, because like you said, I do the Your Honor battle, supposed to be my return battle. I 30 him, you know what I'm saying, in a judge performance. And the footage is so botched that it can't come out. The audio is so twisted, it can't come out, right? I do the Cal battle. And I'm going to keep saying this reluctantly because at the end of the day, this is not something I was excited for, bro. It's like I said Danny Myers. ARP going to tell you. I said it to him on the phone. I'm like, yo, bro, I much rather Danny Myers, bro. It's going to be a better battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
that's a good battle.
No, for sure. And then I was like, I told him, I said, I don't know, bro. At the end of the day, yeah, it's kind of discouraging, my boy. It making me feel like the universe is saying, listen, man, continue to pour your energy into what you was pouring into before when you was on your hiatus. You know what I'm saying? The same things that help you to copy your condo and things like that.
Right.
So yeah, I that's exactly what I'm leaning towards, to tell you the truth, after this Jack Boy battle, and especially when we in a culture where it's like everybody like real until the real is against them or against somebody that they're a fan of.
Right.
Saying like, bro, you either respect real or you don't. My character ain't never been no fraud character. That's why I think about it. All these battles on the internet, it never took a sheet of paper for me to keep my word. What does that tell y'all? I've been getting booked my whole career with league owners that never did prior business with me, off of the word of mouth connected to the great business I do. The fact that I'm a man of my word. No other battle rapper in the history of the culture could say that they've had a career as long as mine and never had to put their name on a document. None. That's why when it's like, bro, what do y'all want? What do y'all want?
Somebody say you scared, man. Somebody say you scared to battle Calico, man.
Then why did I show up?
I know. I'm trolling too now. They trolling, but I got.
Nah, for sure. It's like that makes no sense, bro. I showed up to rap. If anything,
right.
He's scared to battle show off. If anything,
right. Y'all see his name right there. They scared of me.
Like this, what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Look, he lives in Atlanta.
They're not facts.
How you miss an event? That's where you live.
They said 15, 20 minutes from the venue.
Like, come on, bro. It's like, what are we talking about here? Like,
Right,
yo,
right. Oh
word
man,
up.
oh man.
But I will say this though, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Whether it's love or hate, bro, that come from a supporter, bro. If you're not a supporter of me, that's fine, bro. If you want to try to troll me, that's fine. If you want to show me love, that's fine. However it play out, bro. At the end of the day, I appreciate all y'all. Maybe not the same, but I understand the I understand the value that both type of people bring. You know what I'm saying? On for real. Because let's be for real. If you're not getting hated on, you've done nothing. If somebody
Facts.
trying to troll you, you ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, every time somebody try to troll me or hate to come on my post, y'all just reminding me that, you know what I'm saying, I put in the work because at one point the whole culture said I was dumb for turning down URL, that I would never become a name. But here
Right.
we go. You know what
Nah.
I'm saying? So it is what it is, bro.
Nah, you definitely became a legend, you know what I'm saying? Whether they want to just say on RBE, you know what I mean? You definitely had some legendary great battles that we can go back and watch to this day, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, and put on. So um somebody asked, was it your idea to wrap your rounds or ARP's idea?
mine.
Okay.
It was mine. It
Okay.
was mine. And that's because again, I had already made the decision that like I said, it was twofold. First and foremost, bro, I'm not rescheduling nothing. That's number one. I'm not, especially with somebody who didn't even respect myself or the platform enough to tell somebody prior than 24 hours away. You know what I'm saying? Like, if
Right.
you found, like I say again, you found out 2 weeks ago that it wasn't what you thought you signed up for, that's the time to say something. That's the time to it. The moment that you have are disgruntled about anything or had lack of understanding about anything you signed, first off, why would you put your name on something that you didn't read anyway? That's number one. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. Because I promise you, bro, if people understand the history of ARP, bro, this nigga A has always been very transparent. And the one thing he's never had attached to his name was bad business or bad contracts.
Right.
It does not exist.
Right.
And that's why I be feeling like people need to start judging people based on their track record rather than your favorite rapper said something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't got to be a fan of mine to recognize the fact that I've been a stand-up man in this culture, bro. You don't gotta support no battle or click on no battle. But like, let's be for real, bro. That's not really a lot of show-offs in this culture, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
So do me a favor, y'all. Everybody who's watching, man. There's like 72 people. Hit the like button right now, because show off, he giving y'all the real. So, let's just keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? If y'all watching it right now, it's free. It don't take no time. Just hit that like button, man. You know what I'm saying? And make sure y'all subscribe to the channel.
yeah,
You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
subscribe. Cause I'm gonna keep it as thousand. Now I'm gonna be going yeah, I'm gonna be going live for the people more also. And also yeah, man. People like trolling and all types of wicked stuff like that, man. I'm not
They just
good
having fun.
at
That's their
trolling.
job.
That's just a fact. I'm not good at trolling, but I am good at telling the truth. I know some
uh,
truth. I know some truths out here. I'm good at telling the truth.
I'm gonna read Moon comment. He said, "Man, you gotta love delusional. You gotta love delusional people. Wake up with no morals, principles, or common sense." And I'm talking about the fans, not all, but a whole lot of a whole lot. Shaking my head.
Hey, look, man. You know what it is? Hey, Moon. Hey, yo, OG. You know what it is? It's that same thing that some women have, like for the dude. Like, say they got a dude that is abusive, and they'll make up 100 excuses on why he didn't mean it. It's that same thing. It's the same
Mm,
thing as the dude who with the female, and he making up 100 excuses on why she keep cheating on him. It's the
mm.
same thing, bro. It's just how they brain work. Some of their brains work that way.
This is an analogy somebody said right here. It says, "It sounds like y'all tried to bum rush Calico and he saw it coming. I really like you. I really like you, show off. That's why I really want to see the battle." You know what I'm saying? Sound like y'all try to line him up. Cal said, "Y'all try to line me up, B."
Al, he got the same thing that was promoted to him was promoted to every rapper. So again, I'll ask that brother right there, Ski Mask, Hussein,
Mugs. Yeah.
yo, Let me ask you a question, bro. How would that be possible if every rapper on the I'm the only one who don't get contracted. The only one. No other rapper thought that, including the King Los, who we all know is an intelligent man that's been doing contractual business even bigger than this outside of battle rap. How come nobody thought like this? Only him. And who is he to have to line up? Like, this is what I'm not understanding. Lining him up like how? What you thought he was gonna get in there and then what? Somebody's gonna jump him or something? Line him up how, bro? How? The man said, he said, yo, I thought it was just gonna be an empty room. You couldn't have possibly thought that because it's non-existent in the RBE history of the company existing. Is never. You think he gonna turn in a quiet room battle league for this event? Like, what are you talking about? You couldn't have possibly thought that. That's why even the example you gave of what you thought it was gonna be was a whole different platform. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
RBE never did no light work. Why are you even just talking about that when you discussing RBE? Because you don't have an example to give to validate your point on that platform, which right there alone shows that it was bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
I guess somebody said, why no fans or promo? I know, ARP didn't answer this question, but if you could give them some insight.
Huh?
Why no fans and why no promo? Why is ARP doing events with no fans, no promo?
No, it wasn't no fans. What ARP specifically said, and he said it 100 times on Sorry It's True. He said, we're not selling tickets for this event. This is a free event.
Right.
Free means that it will cost nothing to be in attendance.
Nothing. And nobody paid. Everybody came through and just enjoyed themselves.
Absolutely free. That's what a free event. Think about it. Even in the words free event, it still says it's an event. Think about that.
Man. Calico just tweeted, because you wrote, I'm in the building for this one. Got me and some of my guys pulling up. Shit gonna be a movie. He said me too. He just tweeted that.
All right, good. Is you accepting a boxing match? That's all I care about. You too. What do that mean? I don't care. You gonna be there? What does that mean?
He said me too. He said me too.
What is no? What does that mean? What does that mean?
I guess I get to chop it up.
You paid your 40 niggas to pull up with you? I don't do that, bro. I'll be good.
Why do knowledge hit my comments? My bad, bro. What was the comment, man? 757 shared this live. My bad, man. I didn't mean to skip your comment, man. Salute to you. My bad. Salute to you, Brody. Salute to you, man. You know what I mean? Appreciate your support. But yeah, he said he's gonna be in the building too. Salute.
Well, good. Good, bro. Good. I hope they pay for you to be there. Hope you there because you hosting. You heard?
I think he did support and he's supporting T-Top event. He coming through to support the event.
Oh, word? He should have supported his own. Who give a fuck if you're gonna be in the building? What that mean to me? I'm telling you, my favorite quote ain't gonna change because it's him. Nigga, don't make me believe you. So put some context on that when you add me in it. I'm telling you, I'm a demon, bro.
Yeah, I think he just replied to what you said. That's all.
Yeah, all right. That's supposed to mean to me.
Yeah. Listen, man, if y'all got some comments or some questions, I'm gonna do my best to show us right here with y'all. You know what I'm saying? He's an open book, so ask whatever y'all need to ask.
100%, y'all can ask whatever y'all want. Y'all can even send this link since he over there tweeting.
I love this. Y'all guys are crazy entertainment.
I'll add him on this too if he bold enough to come up here.
Oh, Cal?
Oh, send that link.
I'll send Cal the link. I'm gonna see if he's down to pull up. Hold on.
Yeah. Hold on.
Let's see if we can make this a little more entertaining, guys, for y'all. Let me see. I'm live. I'm gonna text Cal right now. I'm live with Show Off. Let me see. He wants you to pull up if you're free. Hold on, right now. I'm about to text him right now. Let's see if he accepts it. Calico. Paste, send. I'm live with Show Off. He said pull up if you're free.
Hold on. This one my
Okay. Oh yeah, you gotta exit one of them.
Yeah, I know. Sorry about that, y'all. No, I'm not. How I exit out of this one? Y'all don't go nowhere. So let this
Uh,
nigga come up.
he said, "Forget you, show
Yo,
off."
yo, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Yep.
All right, I'm still there, right?
He said he wants to box, not actually fight.
Nigga, if I
See?
wanted to fight, I would have pulled up on you.
Yeah.
What
So
the fuck is you talking about? Nigga, send. Yo, let me chill. We could have fought the day of the event. Plus, if I wanted to actually fight, that means I want to
because
cause you harm.
he's misunderstanding what you're saying. That's what I'm saying. It could come off as if because people gonna
Oh no,
take it
it
like
can't.
that.
I've been clear with my words. I literally just said, bro, I don't got no. I told you how he was gonna spin it. Like I got an actual problem with him.
Yeah,
I
see, I'm
told you
talking to
that.
him right now because he's thinking it's like something
Man,
else.
tell
That's
him
why I'm
pull
like,
up.
even myself though, show. I'm just being, like I said,
But how? I literally just
my
said
bad.
knowledge.
You're
I
gonna have to
just said he
refresh your
gonna
end
spin
and
it
come
like,
back in. You're gonna have to
huh?
refresh your end and come back in because whatever you did, it cut off your audio. So just refresh it and come right back into the live. I'll keep talking to the fans until you get back.
Yo, you can hear me? Yo, yo, you can
Yeah, I'm
hear me?
talking to Cal right now. I'm just
Yeah,
trying,
man, tell him, look, bro. I told you what he was gonna do. Hey, yo, I knew he was.
You'd have to refresh it though, show, because I can't hear you. I don't think the fans can hear you either. So if you could like, what I mean refresh it, like hit refresh is gonna bring you out and bring you back in. Yeah.
Test, test. You can hear me? Yo, y'all can hear me? Let me know if y'all hear me. Yo, knowledge, you can hear me?
Yeah. You back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, see, for some reason, I don't know why yours is not they can't hear you.
They saying they hear
Hmm.
me.
Um
They hear me.
you want me to refresh myself? Come back in and come in? All right. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Uh hold on. Let me get out. I'm gonna get out and come right back.
All right. Yeah, I'm about to say, I know it can't be nothing wrong with my shit. Word up. I'm like, I know it can't be nothing wrong with my shit. Y'all can still hear me? All right, bet. Bet that. Bet that.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, perfect, perfect.
I don't
Y'all
know
can
if
see
I
y'all can
missed.
see knowledge?
I don't know if they can see me yet though. Okay, I'm in. I'm in.
There we go. Boom. Say that. But
Yeah, I
yeah.
just because like I said, man, I rock with both of y'all, man, and y'all the homies. So really,
But listen to what I'm
realistically,
saying though.
a
Knowledge.
lot of these
Listen,
conversations, I don't want it to go left because
it
like
can't go left, bro. This is what I'm
yeah.
trying to explain. It
No, I
can't.
don't want the
I'm
people to
very
misrepresent or misunderstand what you're saying, and because at the end of the day, y'all can both take it somewhere where just off of a misunderstanding.
But it can't. This is what I'm trying to say. I'm very
Okay.
clear and concise with my wording. That's why I just said, watch him try to make it seem like I got an actual problem with him. We don't have no real problems. You didn't affect no money of mine. You didn't mess up nothing in my life. I got a chance to still enjoy an event. What I said was, For the battle to happen, all right, he called out Briz for a boxing match in the spaces. If you could call a man out for a boxing match, then you can accept a call out from another man in the boxing ring. I said I got a
Right,
plug
right,
for
right.
USA
Eh,
Boxing.
all
Bro,
right.
if I wanted, that's why I said if I had an actual problem with somebody, I would never make them aware. I don't know what kind of character do
I'm
you
gonna
think
just
I
say this
got.
though, show. Like, remember that text? I mean, the tweet I read earlier though.
Yeah,
First, I'm just
yeah,
saying
and I said that. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I
it
said
didn't
that on
sound
purpose.
like y'all you was calling out for boxing. I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real, just what I read it.
How though? I mentioned him and Briz. He know he called Briz out for a
Okay,
boxing
see,
match.
I forgot. I don't remember him calling out Brisk for a boxing match.
He
So that
definitely did in the
okay,
spaces. He
okay,
called Briz out.
okay,
He said let him cut a check and me and Briz could box if it's all like
okay,
that. So I
okay,
said, all
okay.
right, if he could call, that's why I said all call outs mandatory. If you could call out Briz, you can accept the call out. Bro, I
I
promise you, if I had an actual problem with Cal or anybody else in his culture or outside the culture, I am a 80s baby.
nah.
I would never make you aware I had an issue with you. The biggest part
I
of the art of
appreciate that.
war is the element of surprise. Why would I
Right,
give that away?
right. I
Makes no
respect
sense
it.
to do.
Listen, that's real talk. I
Yeah,
respect
bro.
it.
Like, I'm militant, my nigga. But at the end of the day, I do got to plug for USA Boxing. Cal, since I know you watching, I got a USA Boxing plug. You know what I'm saying? Accept that motherfucking match. We both gonna make big money doing it. Facts. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
And
We
he
get the
sound
boxing match, and then we
he didn't
could
say
book.
he cool or not with it, but he looked at it like okay, he didn't know what it was, and I just let him know what it was. I'm just saying
Bro,
know it,
I said that. I said that in my words. Think about it. I didn't just now say nothing that I didn't say already.
got you.
I ain't
But
say,
it's
and I didn't even change the words. It's the same
right.
words.
Right. But we could be confused. We could misunderstand and misinterpret and not understand that him and Briz had a boxing match lined up. Like I said, even myself,
Mhm.
who know, I kind of like yo show, what's up? Like, you know what I mean? So
No, yeah.
if I could get a
That's why I
little
said if I
twisted,
had a real problem with
right,
him, he
right,
wouldn't know it. I would have never tweeted nothing. What I
right,
look
right.
like. Bro, you think my past, I didn't leave paper trails. You think I'm gonna leave a digital trail? A real digital trail that could trace,
Right.
bro, come on, bro.
Nah,
It ain't no secret the
it's
whole
all
culture.
love.
No, I got one strike left, bro. You think I'm about to waste that on a battle rapper?
Right,
Niggas is
nah.
crazy.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Just for
That's why every call out I've been doing been about boxing. If I just
right.
wanted to beat up one of these niggas like an A Verb or easy to block captain, I would have just waited till I saw their name on a card, took my bucket there with my paper map and no cell phone. Like, come on, bro.
Oh man, so chill.
Nigga, I'm an 80s baby, bro. I don't got, bro. This is one of the first times in my life I don't have no real beef on this planet, bro.
Right.
I don't have no problems on this planet.
That's
You know
good
what I'm
though. That's
saying?
good.
Word up.
No,
And
I
I
fuck
kind
with
of
that.
like it that way.
I rock with that, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all hit that like button.
But you know
Stop
why I
playing.
said, yo, earlier, you know why I said, now I promise you when he see this, he gonna try to make it seem like I got an actual problem with him, such and such and such and such, right? I said that because it's either that's the reaction or somebody overcharging like a verb. But anytime I offer somebody the USA boxing match, they always make the excuse and try to overcharge. Yo, I want 30 racks to do this right here. And bro, you not even Cal to fuck around and get 30. Verb won't. That nigga ain't no company ever paid him $30,000 to do nothing since RBE paid him. You know what I'm saying? That kind of money. You ain't made that kind of money since. Why would
Mm.
I pay you that? You know what I'm saying? Word is
Okay.
bond. But I'm keeping it 1,000 with you. Like I said, bro. Don't try to yo Cal. Don't try to use this as a reason to act like we got some real beef or some real issues or real problems, bro. Because if there was real problems, you would never know. I would
Right.
never
All
make
right.
you aware we had actual problems, bro. What I would do is exactly what I'm doing now. Yo, look, you called out Briz for a boxing match. Oh, where the camera at? You called out Briz for a boxing match. Briz didn't say yes to it, but if you are willing to call one of these battle rap niggas out for a boxing match, you should be willing to accept one from a call out from a battle rap nigga to a boxing match.
Right.
And it's gonna be bigger than the Shotgun Sugar event. All of that is gonna be USA boxing, a real check. Now it's just yes or no.
Right. Okay. All right, well, nah, that's good though. That's good, show. Like I said,
Hell
man, I
yeah.
rock with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? That's good. That's good. So, Cal, show want that boxing fade, man. You know what I mean? Pull up
Like,
if,
why
if you
not,
want
bro?
that
We
money.
look, bro. I say it all the time, bro. And I'm not even saying this to antagonize or nothing, bro. It's
Right,
just,
right.
bro, you it's mad workouts for the human body. Ain't really no
Don
workouts to
Knowledge
build
King.
heart, bro. Ain't no real workouts to build heart. You got it or you don't, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be like, when I start hearing the reasoning behind the nigga not showing up and all types of weird shit talking about, I would have flew my guys in and what I look like coming to a venue that got 300 people dolo, and I'm like, nigga, you would look like me. What are you talking about? That is nothing to do, especially if you up the street from where you live. Why would you need that? Why would you need that? Nobody needs that. Word up. And what you thought? You got your three, what your 40, 50 people was gonna be in there. I thought it was supposed to be just us in the room. What's supposed to be the point?
Right.
You said you knew 2 weeks ahead of time that it was gonna be people. It would say, yo, it wasn't enough time for me to, yo, you know what I'm saying? With the war going on and the prices of these flights, it wasn't enough time for me to, bro, you didn't need that.
Shout
You
out to
ain't
my
need
guy
no,
Tiger, Uppercut Podcast. He's in the building, showing
yo,
love and
salute Tiger,
support.
that's my guy, bro.
Facts. That's my
Word.
dog right
Yeah, I
there.
gotta pop
Mhm.
up on his platform. Yo, Tiger, April 26th, and I'm in Brooklyn. You heard? I'm
Yeah,
battling
yeah.
Jack Boy
We in the
Man.
city, Tiger. We back in New
Yeah,
York,
facts.
so pull
Pop
up.
out.
Yep.
Real talk. Pop out. Get some exclusive
But
content.
while we talking about that real quick, let's shift real quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You versus Jack Boy going down. Shout out my nigga Baz. He been in the chat holding it
Big
down.
salute.
Baz, what up?
Bar you
You know
to
what I mean?
death. Part
We in
owner
the
of Bar you to
building,
death.
heavy. You know what I mean?
Know what I'm saying?
They making up.
100%.
They making up for the last one.
You feel me? And
Baz, you gotta
facts.
make a. I don't know if you need a better cameraman. I don't know what you need, Baz.
Oh
Hip
no,
hop is real. We
I
shoot
took
battles
care of
too,
it. You
man.
heard?
You know
You
what I
heard,
mean?
Knowledge? Now, Knowledge, I took care of it. My brother that you met, Flacco, with the ponytail,
Okay, okay.
I got him to position as cameraman for Bar
All
You to
right,
Death.
all right. I was gonna say,
It's,
Baz,
yeah.
if you need, I shot that K Walker and
Oh
what's his
yeah,
name?
facts. Oh
I forgot my
facts.
man name.
And you talking about K Walker and G to K?
G to K, my bad, G to K. Yeah, yeah. Fire
Nah,
battle out
facts.
now on Hip Hop is Real. So you know what I mean? I see the camera work is fire, and I shot the cipher right after. So, but now I'm
Yo,
happy.
that
I'm happy I
cipher
got
is
that
fire.
situated. Fire. Hey, we might have to set up another one. Yo, the 26th, we back in New York. Make sure y'all got bars ready.
Mandatory.
That might have to be a tradition. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be
Facts.
nice. It's gonna be wonderful weather. It ain't gonna be snowing like last. The snow started coming out the sky. Niggas was rapping for so long. You know
Bro,
what I'm saying?
all my guys gonna be out there,
So
you know what I'm
let's
saying?
do it
Salute
again.
Trendsetter.
If y'all
You know what I mean?
watching this, show up whoever, bring your bars. So after the battle, please bring some bars. We're gonna have a live cipher right in New York. Whoever. Y'all can jump right on the
Facts.
cipher and go crazy. So make sure y'all got some bars. We need another one. We need to keep hip hop, keep bars alive, man. Stop playing. And I appreciate
Facts.
you for setting that up too, show.
Hell yeah, it's a must, bro. Cause I be feeling like, bro, is dudes battle rappers or they rappers for real? Like, ain't nothing wrong with neither one, but bro, nah, I want to know if dudes got bars for real. Like, if niggas like dudes could really do this, you know what I'm saying? So you
And
gotta
this
put
ain't
them
the
on the
first
spot.
time either. Remember that joint I had with you, Jay Murder, Bill Collector,
Come
like
on,
back
bro.
then?
Didn't I spark that one too,
You
though?
smart. That's what I'm saying. Like
Come
you went
on, man.
crazy. So come on now. Like let's keep the tradition alive.
Word up. Word up, man.
All right.
Yeah,
Uppercut
but
say he
definitely
definitely gonna see us. Tiger say
and
he gonna
just for
see us
the
in the
people that's
building.
in tune, man, make sure y'all cop that pay-per-view, man. Cop that VOD, man. Watch this Jack Boy joint live, man. It's gonna be a movie, man. So
Facts.
yeah, just pull up. You
Now
can
we
go
need
to
to get
my
that. We
IG.
need to get show off a battle that's gonna be completed with his
And bro, I've
opponent
been
shows.
trying, bro.
Like we need
Like,
like you know what I mean? A third time's the
I've been
charm though.
trying.
Third time's the charm. And I hope you locked in for Jack Boy. I hope you know what I mean. I hope this
I'm gonna
doesn't
keep it real,
discourage you
bro.
from your
I was done.
material.
Yeah, I was done with my Jack Boy rounds before I was done with the Calico joints.
I just want to say thanks, Show Off, Knowledge, OG Moon, for the convo. Yo, likewise, man. Appreciate you,
Yo,
Larry.
yo, big salute to you, bro, for even being tuned in, man, and being locked in, man. I appreciate you for even being here. You heard? Real talk.
Real talk,
So
facts.
so salute
Uh,
to y'all, man.
Before we go, I want to end it with a little controversy, if that's okay.
Of course, you know that's why I'm here. Hey, listen, at least you know I'm gonna tell the truth about it.
Yo, so ARP just dropped part two of his diabolical, destructive, easy bugs, right? And he made a slight little audio of, what I mean, releasing and all that. And I'm seeing mixed feelings. Oh, that's police shit, da da da, and that's whack and blah blah blah. And fans are still waiting on your audio too. They like, but one thing I can say
Mhm.
is I didn't see that man antagonize you back. I didn't see him make a blog about you. I didn't see him fight back when you said what you said. I don't know if it's fear or if he feels like you're not big enough to say anything to. All the things he was saying, and I didn't see him like say nothing disparaging. I think he said what he said. You said what you said, and he kind of like went radio. He said he had something for you, but then went radio silent. So I want to
Yeah,
know about the ARP audio. What you think
yeah.
about it? Or I don't want to. I don't know if it's what
Well,
you
you just
have or
explain. You just explain why mine didn't get heard, because again, niggas
I
did go
kind of, I
silent when
kind of,
it
I kind of hit it on the nail.
niggas did. Niggas, know what I'm saying? They fell back. Know what I'm saying? So,
Okay, okay,
but
because I know you said, nigga, I do what I want. I'm gonna drop it when I want to drop it. I don't care if y'all believe me or not,
yeah,
type
y'all don't
shit.
care about nobody timing, bro. Really, it really be about, because one thing I realized, man, is people could say you can't please everybody. People could say, "Oh man, ain't nobody here for that." Well, if that was the case, why is it that the videos doing the most numbers on the internet are the controversial ones?
Going viral. ARP
Like,
going viral with these series.
it's like, bro, like, what are you talking about? You don't want, then what? Then why are you so informed? It's because you watched it. Like, what are you talking about? You're welcome. You know what I'm saying?
My
So,
man said, I
but
know who gave ARP them recordings. Let us know, homie. But go ahead, continue, show.
yeah, bro, yeah. At the end of the day, like I said, man, look, the, why do people always try to feel like there's a problem with the person who delivers the news? Right? That's like people being mad at knowledge to God for playing something that was sent to him.
They be mad at me,
Like,
though. They do be
it's but,
mad.
but the thing is this, right? It's like, dog, they in the media space. They in the media space.
We here to give y'all the news, the
Like, what are
exclusive.
you
This
talking about? Why? That's why it makes no sense to me. It's like, bro, that's why ARP, if that's why I say people don't actively listen. They look at RBE as a battle league. When he said from the inception of it, it's just a platform that I'm
facts.
allowing battle rappers to display their talent on.
Yeah,
Which is
100%.
why if you
Always
go
said that.
furthest, yeah, you go furthest back on the
I'm
channel,
not a
the old,
league.
yeah, the oldest content is not battle rap on the channel. It's blogging. He was always a blogger. Why you think the nigga was always so well spoken? He was already years in the speaking industry before he even got to battle rap.
Right.
Like, remember, he was doing this shit with Star and all types of stuff. Like, so it's like, why do people get mad when people that's in a reporter space report? That's not really the concern. You know what the concern should be? Why is it that somebody who swear to God they got so many friends, so many childhood friends, why is it that they only reaching out to people in battle rap to confide into?
Right.
That's a question.
Right.
Another
And telling
question
their
is,
personal business to the niggas he don't even know like that for real.
right, and then another good question is, bro, why why do people record him in the first place? I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure they're not just recording everybody. It's because they realize that he present himself as the character he is, untrustworthy. That's the reality of it. People take contingency steps when they dealing with somebody who's untrustworthy. Like, why is people surprised at that?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's surprised at that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you know what's crazy? For them to say, oh, that's police activity. Y'all don't really care about that. Because at the end of the day, anytime a real nigga start say, yo, bro, I'm about to do some real shit and they stand doing it, y'all say the nigga dumb.
Mm-hmm. Real shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that, like, so you damned if you do the real nigga shit, and you
Mm-hmm.
damned if you do the police activity
Right,
shit.
right, right.
Like, it don't make, that's why I say you can't please everybody. So don't even think, don't even try
Don't
to.
even
It
try.
doesn't
Don't even
matter
try.
to. It
Yep.
doesn't matter to try to, you know what I'm saying? Or
As long as you stand on what you stand on, you know what you doing for your purpose, nigga. It is
right.
what it is. And are the numbers numbering?
And then the facts. And then not only that, did y'all forget? Y'all forgot that, bro. Think about the first audio you ever heard Easy on. Y'all respect the fact that he was up there basically talking about blackmailing Remy Ma?
Yeah,
Y'all
that was
respect
crazy.
that?
That
Y'all
was
respect
crazy.
that?
Right.
Like,
That was
come on, what
crazy.
are we talking about here? Man, talking
And then
about what
and then
she
the
know
other
what's up.
audio admitted to getting hit with 2 clean joints, like
Two clean joints after lying to the
after
public.
lying.
Personally lying to me on the phone, trying to convince me it never happened. Shit like that. It's like, bro,
Right.
that's what I'm saying. Is like, bro, like who are y'all
That's
defending out
that's
here?
that's diabolical.
Who are y'all out here defending? Know what I'm saying? It's like y'all got to be careful of who y'all trying to defend and jack on social media because like human beings are creatures of habit, man. And it'll start making people question what type of what are the characters of the people you have in your real life that you would make excuses for this, that you would excuse this or have a problem with this and not this over here. You know what I mean?
Yo, Ski, how you say you know who gave ARP the recording and you asking me? Hell no, I don't know who gave it. I'm watching like y'all watching. ARP ain't I'm over here waiting for part 3 tomorrow. I pray he drop it
Word
tomorrow.
up.
I
I
got my
am too. I'm sitting
popcorn.
back.
I got my
You and me
coffee in the
both.
morning. You know ARP's early, so it ain't even popcorn. I got my coffee or my tea in the morning.
You
Just
feel me?
7:30 in the morning, 8 o'clock. I'm ready. I'm ready. So
It's
I
there.
don't
You know it's
know.
coming. You feel me? You know it's
I don't
coming.
know.
But
Maybe Show Off
and they
gave
gonna
it.
be
I
up
don't know.
too.
Show Off might have gave him the recordings. Who know? I don't know.
Nah, it wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't me. You know what I mean? I can give you my word on that. You know what I'm
Oh, okay. You didn't say that. My bad. My bad. I read it wrong. All right. All right. I thought that's what you said.
saying?
Somebody said Show Off is mad underrated.
Salute. I appreciate you.
You know what I'm
It's all good.
saying?
Nah, you know what's crazy though? To the person who said
That
I'm
was my nigga.
underrated.
The Bammy TV show.
Oh, say that. Yo, bro, you know what? I don't even consider myself underrated. I consider myself um a premium artist. Do you know how every vehicle can't take premium gas?
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's not a premium subscriber.
Or
Like that's
Diesel.
yeah, facts. That's why I appreciate people like you and your platform, and then the people that support me because, like I say all the time, I'd rather 300 diehard Spartans than a million sheep. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Than a million
Right.
sheep. Word, because the people that rock with me, they gonna rock with me whether I'm here on my channel over here, whether they saw me battling in West Bubblefuck somewhere, just because they rock with how Show Off put it together and how Show Off present himself. You feel me? So
Right.
so salute to you, bro.
Now they're saying, oh yeah, definitely tomorrow the face offs for tomorrow's
Oh
event. I
yeah,
mean
for
for
Barty,
April
yes.
26th. It's gonna
Yes,
be live on
facts.
Hip Hop is Real. So make sure y'all tune back and I'll be back at the studio going live with everybody doing the face offs and everything. But I see they saying they want to see you versus Easy on the Trenches. They want to see you versus Tay Rock. They
Yo,
say
yo,
it'd be crazy interesting.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, bro.
Cause
Y'all
Easy's
just
looking
gonna
for
have to
battles, man.
listen.
You know
Y'all
what I
just gonna have to listen. Y'all
mean?
just gonna have to let Easy fizzle out, bro.
Oh
Like,
man.
because the reality is this. Listen, I'm just speaking on the real, right? He already burned bridges with all of the major platforms in the culture. You see what I'm saying? So the only
Right.
way you would be able to see Show Off and Easy is on his platform. And right now, I don't even think he got the finance to book me. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? I really don't think he got the finance to book me because the first number I ever did it for over there when I battled K Walker was was basically on the, it might have just for the love. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was never my price. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even think he got the finance to book me. I think he should just focus on booking him and Jay Mills and figuring out how to get the money to do that. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I'm gonna let him fizzle out because if ain't no leagues reaching out to book you and you ain't got the money to book yourself, you know,
Right.
sometimes you gotta sit back and watch him die, man.
Yo, my nigga Larry said I will be 55 tomorrow and talking to knowledge and show off is truly a blessing to me. Happy early
Yo,
birthday,
55
my
tomorrow,
brother.
bro. Bro, I pray I see 55. Family, happy
Salute to you,
55th. You
King.
heard?
Facts,
Happy
facts.
55th to you, bro.
And it's an
As a
honor
matter
that
of
to be here for you to be able to watch us build and all that too. Salute.
hey, listen, what I'm gonna make sure to go to that comment. I'm gonna send you a direct message to your YouTube, bro. I'm gonna give you the I'm gonna get a free pay-per-view for you for me and Jack Boy Maine is gonna be live in Brooklyn,
Fire.
New York. Or if you could happen to be in Brooklyn, because I don't know where on the planet you are, I'll make sure that you got free entry and you able to be right there on camera for me and Jack Boy live. Either
Yo,
one.
you hear that, Larry? Happy birthday, man. Christmas,
Happy birthday.
birthday gifts came early, man. You know
Real
what I mean?
talk.
So I'm gonna hook you up with the pay-per-view, and if you in New York, you good with him.
Live in the building.
You feel me? So Larry, you know what I mean? Make sure, Show I'm gonna hit you up. Yeah, much love and respect, man. They also said rock, they also said surf. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
You
mean,
and rock, you
I
and
keep
surf,
it.
free to wave.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I don't really have no personal interest in battling Rock, but I understand it'll be a great battle, right? So I mean, if I don't know, I guess if where has he battled? He's battled on
Rock battled a lot of
he
places now at this
no
point.
facts now, especially now. Did he battle on
Right.
TBL yet?
I mean, technically, when he battled Big K, it was like a TBL King of the
Kind of like a
Dot
T.
type thing, but not I guess not recently. No, he hasn't battled since TBL's been throwing their own events. I haven't seen
Yeah.
him book Rock yet.
I mean, well, look, man, like I said, because if I start saying stuff like, yeah, that'd be cool, people would act like that is my idea. All of a sudden, it becomes show
Like
off,
that's a
want to battle this
that's the
person, or
supporters in here that's asking. So you know what I mean.
no,
That's not show off,
I know, but
show
the
off,
think
and then
about it.
it's me bringing it out there to draw out the conversation.
I know, bro. But you think about the cow shit and how it played out.
No,
Everybody swear
I
to
know, because
God,
they're
I've
gonna be
been
like,
calling
nigga,
this dude out.
you've been chasing Rock for years, nigga. Stop
Word, like
lying.
what?
They
Nah,
also
but
say you've been trying to get that surf battle too. I seen a few people say that too.
nah,
Because they
but
say
you
you
know what it
sound like
is?
him
I
or some
think
shit like that.
I understand why Surf carry it the way he carry it. You know what I'm saying? As far as yo, you gotta be in this. I'm saying this that. Like I understand that, but I do think me and Surf battle will be a crazy battle because I don't really like. Again, I really don't believe most of these niggas. Know what I'm saying? Surf is
Right.
somebody I already knew he was outside because I was in rap ciphers with Surf before either one of us battled on Block City.
Oh
Like,
wow.
so that's how far back.
Wow.
Like,
Wow.
yeah, real
Damn, that's
talk. So
crazy. That's
yeah,
crazy.
so yeah, hot salute Hazy Rue. Hazy Rue shot when I first came home and touched down. I got my parole switched to Jersey. Hazy Rue was the cameraman shooting my music video. So if you go on YouTube and put in Block City, waste your time, you're gonna see Show Off up there singing this hook with the rap verse with a Lady Cash, and you're gonna see me with Sman Savage and Lady Cash on different music videos and
Damn.
stuff like that. So it's like, and this before either one, before Surf battled in the basement. You know how dude saying, yo, used to battle in the basement. That was on
Right.
Block City. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Before any of that existed, we out in Orange, where they got just a hip hop event where it's a whole rap cipher where it's this studio like in the booth type joint that they filming. And I actually go right behind Surf rapping. You know what I'm saying? So
That's crazy.
yeah, I knew since back then, you know what I'm saying, he was actually outside back when he still used to literally tuck his jeans in his boots. That's why anytime somebody said that, I'd be laughing like they just don't know that's a Jersey thing. You know what I'm saying? But that's, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, I still think that me and Surf would be a dope battle. You know what I'm saying? But I also understand that it's probably something that'll never happen because it's unfortunate we live in a culture where people will say something as weird as you ain't done enough rather than just enjoying the newness that platforms like RBE has created with a blood, sweat, and tears that then trickled over to becoming a rookies versus vets. You know what I'm saying? And different platforms showing guys who might have more stain in the game versus people who don't have as much stain in the game. You get what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah, so I really feel
How's the
like
roof?
yeah, salute Hazy Roof for sure, for sure. Salute Hazy Roof, salute in B City, salute No Mercy, Bloody Knuckles. Like believe it in
Facts.
the yeah, those are
Nah, real
the
talk.
yeah, bro. Those the league owners that really put show off on for real. You know what I'm saying? To even get to the part to be able to meet an ARP. You get what I'm
Respect.
saying? So to
Facts.
be able to be on a platform like RBE. So I always salute my brothers. That's why anytime I hashtag, you'll see me still say salute, we go hard, and I'm still a trap house shooter. You know what I'm saying? And
Taking it back to the We Go Hard Trap House beefs.
yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Real talk. Real talk.
Nah, classic.
Hell yeah, classic, bro. Big classic.
Oh,
Big classic.
nah, man. Again, show. I appreciate you allowing me to be one of the first people to, grace the platform and
Hey, bro,
build
I
with you.
appreciate you being up here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd have said everything I was saying, and everything would have was obvious that shit would have been taken wrong, even though I don't
Right.
believe that he took it wrong, bro. I believe that Cal is that anytime somebody call themselves the wizard, niggas really be thinking they doing trickery on people with their words, bro.
Oh
That shit
man.
don't work on me, bro. That
Yeah.
don't. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Salute to the nigga regardless, bro. Like I said, I don't respect how he moved. I feel like the way he moved was real inconsiderate and immature, and I don't fuck with stuff like that because that's not how men move. I actively listen to his words. So when he say, I started writing my bro, I only needed 2 weeks to write my material. I wrote these bars 2 weeks ago because that's all I needed. And then he say, but 2 weeks ago is when he found out it was gonna be people around. Bro, none of it makes sense. I'm telling y'all, I implore y'all to go back to his Hip Hop is Real interview that dropped earlier today. Run them numbers up, but this time when you go listen, actively listen to the bullshit he's saying, and then come back and watch this and be like, damn, this nigga show was right, bro. None of that shit make no sense. If you found out 2 weeks ago it wasn't what you thought it was gonna be, and that people was gonna be there, why the fuck did you start writing your rounds 2 weeks ago talking about how empty the room was? Hold up. But I said,
No.
oh wait. Also, Cal, now that we have that understanding understood, we don't have no actual problems, bro. If there was actual problems, you would never know, bro. I would never make you aware. But you call Briz out for a boxing match. So if you can call somebody out for a boxing match, you can be called out for a boxing match, bro. I got a plug with USA Boxing. We both gonna get big ass checks to do it. We could donate a portion of that to whatever foundation we want, or you could keep your whole bag, whatever you want to do with it. You understand? So
No.
yeah,
So maybe this weekend y'all can have that conversation face to face.
hell yeah. I'm all for that. I mean, I'm in the building. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And
Like
he said me too. He said
I'm
me
in the
too.
building.
So
Oh well,
so
yeah,
so
yeah. Well,
I'll be
just
referee
don't
like yo,
look,
yeah,
man.
yeah, let's
Listen,
get the
man.
bit. Nah, I know.
Let's
So
get this
I'm
big.
talking shit. I'm
Listen,
talking shit.
I
I
know.
know
I'm
it's all
just saying,
good, man.
bro. Just don't be dumb, bro. Don't be dumb. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Every man's objective, bro, is self-preservation and making it home to their family, bro. I'm a weird old time nigga. I'm a weird 80s baby. I'm weird because I kind of like the idea of seeing tomorrow and stuff like that. I don't want to have to show nobody how bad I want to see it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So again, let me just clear this up. You know what I'm saying? For the people that's watching, if I had any actual problems with Calico, I would never make him aware there was actual problems. He called Briz out for a boxing match in the spaces. So I said, if you could call somebody out, you can be called out. I got the plug. Let's get this chicken and throw these gloves on. Because at the end of the day, if a person ain't fighting for money, I don't believe they'll fight for free anyway.
Got you.
So yeah,
All right, yeah. So last thing, somebody, they saying NH versus show off. I don't.
that'll
He
be
said it so.
fire.
He said it so many times. I don't want to leave without here. I don't want my man Ski Mask feeling no type of way. He
Nah,
said
that'll
show
be
off.
fire. And
Yeah.
actually, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Me, that battle was talked about years ago.
Okay.
Years ago. And I'm thinking, if I'm not mistaken, Battle Academy, salute Stiz. I believe because I ain't gonna lie, I got a lot of respect for NH on some real shit. So that's actually one of the first battles I ever seen on the internet was NH versus Rex. Yup.
Okay.
And then I saw like Reed and Kaboom, and then all of them battles, you know what I'm saying? And then like, and this when I first came home, my man's was showing me battle rap, and then he put me on to Rex and NH. That was the first battle I ever watched. And then I started seeing Reed and Kaboom and all that stuff. This is before I even got tricked into doing my first battle in the first place. But yeah, so
Okay.
at that time back then, bro, I didn't know who nobody was. I didn't know who a Charlie Clips was. I didn't know who a Arsenal was. I didn't know who a Math was. I didn't know none of these dudes, which actually was a blessing because fast forward, I wound up standing on the stage across from these niggas. That's why it always came across like, I don't care about who y'all saying this person is, man. I'm me. Like, it just looked like two grown men rapping. It never
Right.
looked like, you know what I'm saying? At least it never looked like that to me. So,
Well. One thing I can say is, man, you got some real supporters in here. They want to
For
see
sure.
Shaw keep cooking. They want to see you versus Reed. So they just want to see you outside, show. So
For
make sure
sure.
for those who want to see him outside, April 26th, he's going to be outside. As they said, him versus
Brooklyn,
Geechee. Free Geechee Gotti. He
free
can't battle
Geechee.
Geechee right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
free Geechee.
listen,
But little do y'all know, and knowledge will tell you, it was never supposed to be me and Calico.
yeah, it
That's
was supposed
what
to
it
be.
was supposed to be, me and Geechee Gotti. Free
Hmm.
Geechee. You know what I'm
Facts,
saying? So
facts,
at the end of the day, like, damn, Geech, bro, free you, bro.
facts,
Free
facts.
you, bro.
And it's
Niggas
good
been
to see
snatched
that
some
he's
real
in good
lesser suffers,
spirits.
bro.
You know, all the conversations, Gotti's in good spirits. He
Yeah,
got his head
facts.
up. He ain't out here pouting or complaining or any of
Nah,
that. He keeping it tall. He chilling. And,
yeah.
all he asks is, us just sending the love and, you know what I'm
And
saying?
just support
Well,
him.
whatever support we can send or
Yeah,
however, it's all appreciated. So, Gotti, keep your head up. You know what I mean? Stay
facts.
focused. And, it's nothing but love for you when you come home. And we're praying for the best outcome as always.
That's a fact. That's a fact, bro.
Okay.
And
Free
salute to you. Make
serve
sure
and
y'all
free
go
bill collector as
and
well.
yeah, as well. Free both them guys, man. Free both them guys. Also, man, just make sure y'all. He got a new single out right now on Apple Music. Make
Facts.
sure y'all go stream that new single, bro. And they got merch out, the free Geechee merch. Make sure you go cop
Right.
those up.
Oh,
Support that as well.
and April 18th, they having a business as usual two event, and that the a lot of the pre-sales and things like that are gonna go to Geechee Gotti with his family and things like that in support of him. So whatever y'all
Right.
could do, make sure y'all support that event because that event's gonna be to help Gotti and things like that as well. So salute to Doc Rowe and all the guys helping put that together, the riot and everybody. Make sure y'all support. You know what I mean? However y'all can.
Yeah, 100%. hundred
And
percent.
definitely rest in peace, Pat Stay. Most definitely, man. Rest in peace, PAs. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
rest in peace, Chrissy Yamaguchi as well, man.
Chrissy, word.
For real.
And
Definitely
time.
going, definitely
Yeah,
going too
that's real.
soon.
Sheesh.
Salute, baby girl, man. We gonna make sure that your family and your sons are taken care of out here, bro. You don't have to worry about your little man's not being good out here. You heard? I love you to pieces, Chrissy. People will never understand the actual bond that we have for real. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But no, I love you. You my rude girl, man. Salute to you. We gonna make sure your sons is good out here. 100%, man.
No, real talk. And salute to everybody who rocked out with us on the live. It said knowledge in your show of what time does y'all show come on? Yo, this wasn't a show.
I know, right?
This was,
Nah,
you
man.
know what I mean?
Salute the
But
knowledge for
I
being
don't
in the
mind pulling
building,
back
man.
up. If you ever need me, he knows, you
Listen,
know what I
man.
mean? It's all
100 man,
love.
listen,
So
man. I appreciate knowledge for popping out for me, bro. Look, I'm old school, bro. If y'all notice, I done had this channel forever. I only had like 3 lives before in here, bro. I ain't know how to connect a lot of stuff. I wasn't planning on doing none of this, bro. But
right.
when it's time to send a message out, man, you gotta learn, man. I'm old school, bro. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no, no. You
Nah, but
you made it
salute to
work.
knowledge for giving me the info, man, and always being a real brother, always being accessible. Never became so large of an entity that he wasn't able to reach out to him, bro. That like that just mean that he already knew who he was gonna be before he became it, bro. So it wasn't new to him when he became it, bro. It was just he catching up to what he already knew was gonna happen, bro.
Appreciate
What's
that.
up? Real talk. So that's why I'm
No.
not shocked by over the we got too many years on our belt now, knowledge.
Facts,
Like that's
facts.
why I'm not shocked by anything you've accomplished because I already know it's just the tip of the iceberg to what you
We
will
just getting
accomplish,
started,
bro.
baby. We
Just
just
getting
getting
started,
started.
bro. Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? And for everybody in here, make sure if you're not already subscribed to Hip Hop is Real, make sure y'all go subscribe to the Hip Hop is Real channel. Follow me on everything Knowledge of God and everything hiphopisreal.com. And I got my conscious channel too, Key of Life Production. So any of that new, you want to elevate your mind and you know what I mean? Y'all can catch old videos with show off and chest rapping
Facts.
conscious raps and all types of stuff. So
Facts.
you know what I mean? So we working and make sure y'all subscribe to this channel right here, man. Sure, I'm
Yeah,
gonna be more
definitely
active
subscribe.
and hooking y'all up with new content, probably music,
Yeah,
movies. Who knows
100%. I
what he
got some
gonna do,
fire
man?
joints.
Y'all
Y'all
gotta
got
just
some
be
fire stuff
subscribed to
coming out,
see.
man.
Real
Yeah, that's a
talk.
fact, man.
And
Got
he
some
got
fire stuff
amazing
coming,
music. This
man.
guy's an amazing singer. You know what I'm saying? Him and
100%,
Cass
man.
might be working on shit. I don't want to let too much out.
Hey,
But you know
look,
what I mean?
man.
Y'all be tuned in.
Facts, man. That's a fact, man. Knowledge again, bro. I appreciate you so much,
Come on,
family.
man.
So
Anytime you
much,
need me,
man. Salute to every person that's in
Brody.
attendance right now, man. I appreciate y'all sharing this out, pulling up, staying to the end of the joint, man. Also, like I said, bro, it's gonna be those who agree with me, those who disagree with me, and that's fine. You feel what I'm saying? I tell everybody all the time, bro. If I'm ever speaking and there was something you agree with or don't disagree with, anytime I speak, treat it like spaghetti strainer. Keep what's nutritional for you and let everything else drain away. You heard?
Real
You ain't
talk.
got to keep no parts of no convo. You dig me? But salute to everybody who stayed tuned in to listen. Make sure y'all share, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on my social medias. My X is 5050 Show Off. My IG is FYD Show Off for my brand. Fight Your Demons, man. And like I said, man, what's this right here? Fight Your Demons. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel and y'all just get prepared for a lot of content that I got coming up.
Yo, shout out to Battle Rap Dose. You know what I mean? He said, show knowledge got a ring to it. And shout out to the OG Moon. He said, big blessings, my brothers. Show, I'll see you this weekend. OG, I'm going to see you
Facts.
this weekend as well. You already know, love you for life.
That's a fact.
And we out of
Salute.
here. Hip
Salute,
hop is
knowledge.
real. Let's get it.
You already.